Good morning to all, and it's the 23rd, 23 Skidoo, they say, of March 2022. So here's a message to kind of, I'm divine feminine in the picture, and the karmics, instead of doing channelings where you're trying to lie about divine feminine, force us to be a prostitute when we're not, force us to be fake when I'm the real me, I'm the only me I've ever met. Why don't you do channels to the karmic girls about the art of, how good you are at the dick politics? Because, now that you stole all hopes of marriage and children for divine feminines, and apparently the guys now have STDs, is why they're not approaching us in person. They're sick, they're liars, they're thieves, they're guilty, they're in self-hate. They became drug addicts and drunks and prisoners and whatever else happened, right? So it would be very nice for the karmic girls to make, online, forums about dick politics so that we can learn what you want us to learn, because the test you're putting me through now is completely ridiculous. I mean, first of all, it's as if I'm talking to the wall. First of all, it's as if every time I tell you guys that I'm actually working on inner divine union and I'm attempting to do this with no dick and sperm at all in my life, or pussy or any outside juice, since I know that I am source energy and anything comes near me robs me of that. I'm always robbed. People like me, I should be paid to stay in your home for the weekend or the month, because you and your parents and your pets and stuff have problems, and that I'm here to shift up your life, and it happens every time I come in. So for you all to now turn it around on I'm trying to pay rent, that's not what's happening. I'm still paying, just to put it in your face that you're in wrong action, but it doesn't mean that I'm paying because I want to marry you or breed with you. No, I'm paying because the session kids of the South End deem it, part of what they deem, in their patriarch views as something that is essential. And I still do it because they all are set up in a plan where if by a certain date I still haven't sucked a dick, they want to, put me in a prison to, keep me there out of spite, because everybody's going to be so angry, that I'm still free, even without any dick or any sperm anywhere near me, which is a choice I am making. Because by the time that I went and I chose to only focus my attention on Jesus and the resurrection, and I understood the message behind the fake religion, which is called Catholicism or Christianity, the only message is the divine message of the Christ personification of what it is to transcend and overcome human timelines and become divine in a body, which is the purpose of any Christ-conscious being, which is the Church of Ra. But God forbid, I'm not really even allowed to go there, because apparently when they sent me Lynn Craft too back in the day, it was also a, strategy to sort of not grant my resurrection. I'm not even sure what that is, but I don't know why they haven't showed back up in my face, and why the person from Mississippi that showed up yesterday, which is where she was from, first of all, and I notice everything because I work with coins. I mean, he took my quarter, literally. I have a quarter. I always have a coin with me, no matter where I go. First of all, he's trying to hold my hand. He's why don't you grab my fingers. Like, no, I have a coin. I don't grab anyone's finger. I'm already busy because I hold a coin. If the fingers I was grabbing were of any use in providing me with any pleasure in the past or anything besides robbing me, I would maybe, consider. But I'm an adult and I'm vaccinated with the real manna from heaven, not with your COVID bullshit. So, for the karmic chicks, now that you have a hold over your spiritual slave and sexual slave, who's the guy, who's the supposed divine partner guy, okay? And since I seem to have more than one, since every guy I've ever met went ahead and married a girl in my name to then have me, have to run around to get like with their people so that like, because I understand now in the American game, it's of regular practice and common knowledge that the guy's gonna come in, especially if it's a foreign girl or even if it's a local girl, he'll take her on and make her meet his friends. And then he'll be cheating on her behind her back. Once she finds out if she leaves, he'll send her his friends back as tokens, for either of them to take care of her or to plug her back in their group if he wants her back. They have means, they traffic bodies and then they use dick as like, a tool to like bait people. Well, dick to me, I treat divine masculine like God. So I treated my own husband when I was married like a divine being, God. I am goddess. I treat myself like goddess. You want me to go jerk off some idiot you send me in a half a minute in a car to like get my inheritance? What the fuck? Do you think I'm an asshole? No, maybe you're an asshole. Maybe you married an asshole. Certainly your mom's an asshole. But I ain't an asshole, nor was my mother. And if my dad and my brother are assholes, I tell them, fuck off! And my cousins, fuck all y'all, bitch! Because I ain't an asshole. So now for the Carmen bitches, why don't you do, channelings instead of paying Carmen idiot fucking tarot-like losers to lie to us every day? Make what you know. If you know the policy of dick trafficking and how to know, like, oh, that dick's name is Brian and he came at that hour on that day. If I suck that dick here, probably Andrew will show up next and go, ha ha! Or maybe if I suck it at the airport parking, because they offer me options. Where do you want to suck my dick? As if I know, like, oh, let's suck it next to the airport, it means I'm gonna travel next. Like, I don't think these goddamn thoughts, okay? I am here. I have a divine plan to take care of. I have 1,444,000. I have a plasma tech. Motherfuckers, stupid session idiots that you mistrained in Beaufort County in your facilities broke my goddamn rib. I need money to go get checked because I'm in goddamn bed for a week now. You still sending me stupid dick that I ain't gonna suck, okay?